Hi Leo, welcome. So Leo, this is going to be your tarot reading and we're going to go ahead and jump straight into it. When I was meditating on the collective Leo energy, I felt like a surge of like a boost in energy come through. So if you've been feeling a little bit sluggish or have been having difficulty like getting motivated, I feel that changing, especially in your birthday month. So yay, Leo. And definitely something to be happy about coming through in August, as well as when I was meditating, they were showing me the Sun card, which is Leo energy and tarot. So reconnecting with yourself, reconnecting with your true self, your authentic self. Some of you getting more in tune with your inner child, allowing yourself to be more playful during your birthday season, looking for the positive aspects of life, etc. So I think that's a beautiful energy coming through. And then the song that they gave me was Lizzo, It's About Damn Time. So, which, you know, that song will always get you pumped up, you know, I don't care who you are. But anyways, let's see, Leo, what else we have coming through for you and get a little bit more specific. So, you have the North Node of Destiny here, Aquarian energy for some of you. This is all about the soul school, your learning curves, your fulfillment, your purpose. It's talking about going through this maturation process here, Leo, where you're being guided to be more open to new experiences and to letting things blossom naturally, okay? This is talking about keeping your integrity in place as well as you go along this journey. But to me, this card is always talking about, like, also the spiritual aspect of you, Leo, getting more in tune with your spiritual self, tuning into your thoughts and emotions and learning how to tune into your intuition a little bit better, Leo. So let's see what else. You have the Nine of Wands, which is all about determination. So I feel like this motivating type of spirit coming through where, you know, if you had been lacking, like I said, determination in particular, I feel like that coming back into play, you know, like you really harnessing that Leo fiery energy and going towards whatever it is that you feel is on your path, all right? So I keep getting the words bound and determined. So some of y'all may have something here that you're yearning for or wanting for, and there might be a lot of determination around that, okay? And then you have the Moon, which is a very ethereal spiritual energy, but it's also very emotional, okay? So this is a time frame where it might be important to ask yourself, you know, what is important to you and what is worth fighting for, Leo, and what is worth letting go, okay? Which, you know, Leo, you're a fixed sign, so sometimes it's hard for fixed signs to let go of things. And I say that with love as a fellow fixed sign, because we kind of like what we like as fixed elements, and so it's not so easy all the time to kind of move away from the tried and true or the things that we're used to. But I feel like during this time frame, they are asking you to think outside the box and to be open to new and different ways of doing things, Leo. So let's go further into it and see. We're going to go into the headspace first and see what we have going on there for my Leos. All right, we've got the 10 of materials here. What else? The 10 of inspiration, the 9 of emotion, and the priestess, okay? And the 6 of emotion. So Leo, and then the Hierophant. Nope, sorry, that's the Hermit. Got a mix going on. So there might be mixed emotions going on here, Leo. That could be interfering with your ability to get in tune with your intuition. I do like the 9 of Cups in this deck, though, because this is like allowing yourself to get into a space of receptive mode. All right. If things have felt pretty heavy or frustrating, I feel like you're getting some sort of reprieve as we go into, like I said, your birth season. And there's a lot of self-reflection going on. There's a lot of kind of looking within going on. Some of you might be naturally intuitive, but even if you're not, I feel like your intuition being heightened during this time frame. The Six of Cups is all about nostalgia, so you might really be in that nostalgic mode as well, thinking back to the past, revisiting memories, rehashing things in your mind. And certainly that's okay, you know, but don't get stuck there, Leo, because the past is in the past, right? And if you stay focused on the past, you may miss out on some really exciting things coming through for you in your future. But also, when we get focused on past events, if we dwell there too long, sometimes, because law of attraction is always responding to our thoughts, we can accidentally recreate the past. So important to, yes, use that reflection time, Leo, and allow yourself the ability to reflect, but don't get stuck there. I feel this boost of inspiration coming through, however, and this is related to like your stability, your security, what makes you feel connected. Also, your social circle being highlighted as well. There could be a lot of support coming through in that area, or that could just be a focal point for you during this time frame. And then for some reason they're giving me the word workhorse. So I don't know if Leo, you're a workhorse or you're connecting with someone who is like that. I'm not really sure, take it or leave it, but yeah, I feel like you having something here that you're really wanting and working towards it, right? And it's not so much about the action-oriented stuff. It's more so about like working on yourself emotionally, getting in tune with your emotional self, right? Allowing yourself to find satisfaction in the here and now and not get so caught up on the past. So some of you have, like I said, particularly during your birthday season, may have some past feelings return, or might find yourself kind of looking back onto something. So let's go deeper and see. It's the emotional space for Leo. So you have the Muse of Materials, the Ace of Emotion, the Six of Wands in the reverse. Ooh, that's too many. That's too many. The Seven of Voices. What's that about? And the Ace of Materials in the reverse. So, Leo, there's doors of opportunity opening to you, okay? There's an opportunity to kind of experience something new during this time frame, especially when it comes to your emotional self. It's almost like you're discovering something about self that maybe you weren't familiar with. Like, there's nothing more exciting in life, by the way, than to go on a path of self-discovery and to discover new things about yourself. Some of you might even be looking at like habitual patterns that you've developed and kind of getting ahead of that in your mind, or changing something. So I feel like there's like long-standing things that have been going on, and they keep giving me the word habitually. And this is on an internal level that I feel like there's some revision around, Leo, or that you're like literally changing some habits that maybe you've had trouble relinquishing, or if nothing else, taking some sort of pause and reflection on that. But I just feel like, okay, so that's why they're giving me the song. It's about damn time. There's something that maybe you were fixated on or a little resistant to change, and now it is time, right? Or like the timing is lining up, or you may all of a sudden feel like inspired to change something, you know. And it could, and for some reason I heard hair. Some of you are changing your hair, but it could be something really drastic, or it could be something very minimal. But yeah, change. There's something changing here, okay? And it may be because, Leo, you haven't been feeling the best about yourself, okay? Or that, you know, sorry, I don't mean to pause. Give me a second. Yeah, I feel like some of you really haven't given yourself enough of that loving attention. Maybe you have been spending, you know, an absorbent amount of time on how other people feel, or being there for other people, or, you know, giving others that love and attention like a Leo would, because you're driven by your heart chakra, Leo. So that's pretty typical for my Leos. But during this time frame, they're wanting you to take all of that and give it to self, and to allow yourself to be a little bit selfish for your birthday month. Would you know, yeah, enjoy your birthday month. Most Leos do enjoy their birthday month, but I feel like you're getting like the permission, right, to be a little bit selfish here, and to invest time and attention into yourself, to truly really love yourself, and that being pivotal to kind of getting what you want. Because there is something here that's on your path, Leo, that for some reason, sorry about that, I was getting a phone call. Anyways, there's something here that for some reason hasn't, maybe you haven't seen movement in, maybe you haven't seen change in, and it's because you were kind of going about it the wrong way, as far as like the way you were thinking about something. For whatever reason, that's being highlighted. And FYI, there might be distractions going on, Leo. Like, I had a phone call come through right there, and then it made me totally lose my train of thought. And I don't believe in coincidences at all. So there might be some distractions, or like unexpected phone calls coming through, or you might find yourself too like a little bit scatterbrained. You might be spread out pretty thin during your birthday month. You might find yourself just being forgetful, or like losing your train of thought while you're talking, things of that nature, Leo. Yeah. So let's see what else. Also, when it comes to love here, Leo, there's a message here about like commitments and the breaking of a commitment here, or like this uncommittal type of energy, non-committal type of energy. And there's some hesitancy around this. So I don't know if this is related to a specific relationship where there is a broken commitment here, which is kind of forcing you to love yourself a little bit more during this time frame. Or if some of you, because of maybe past broken promises, broken commitments, whatever, from others, you may now find yourself being like kind of non-committal, you know, not really wanting to commit yourself because of that, right? Which is not unusual, Leo, but I just get this sense of like wanting your freedom a little bit more, okay? Not really wanting to be nailed down to something right now. Wanting to be a little bit more free-flowing with your energy, Leo. This is part of your spiritual journey, by the way, is to become a little bit more flexible with your life, with relationships as well, and to take kind of this more chill, like go with the flow type of vibe, okay? Yeah, because some of y'all might have rushed into commitments in the past, okay? And then maybe there was some things that you didn't really know, Leo. And so this time, or during this time frame, shying away from that. You see how I keep losing my words? That's so weird. That like literally just started happening. So again, I don't know if like you keep losing your train of thought, or like you're in the middle of doing something and you're like, oh yeah, I was supposed to be doing something else. You know, like starting a task and then getting distracted. All right, so you have the 10 of emotions, the 2 of cups. What else? The 9 of materials. The 5 of voices. And the Queen of Swords. So, Leo, wow. All of a sudden I felt like this surge of emotion come through. So, FYI, I do feel that emotional moon energy coming through again. It just depends on where you're at energetically, but this could be like a surge of happy emotion, or actually what I feel is more so of like, you know how you well up with emotion? It could be for happy or sad reasons, like at the thought of something or the memory of something. That's kind of what I feel coming up. It's just seemed to come out of nowhere. There's something else going on in the background, Leo, as well, that is serving as a distraction for you, and it's something going on in the emotional space that has the ability to like make you well up if you think about it. And for whatever reason, they're highlighting that because there is still some healing needed around that. And this is why you're being guided, FYI, as well, into this more spiritual journey of your life and a less action-oriented. So some of you have spent a great deal of your life in this action-oriented move, doing things, blah, blah, blah. And now it's not that you're going to stop being an active Leo, but now like the transition here during your birthday season is more so about the emotional self, the internal self, the internal dialogue. And what you're going to find, Leo, is that, first of all, the journey is only ever about really how you feel. That's all, really all it boils down to. But also, you get a lot more accomplished when you can get into alignment with your internal self than by the act of doing things, right? Because the universe has this funny way of like making things easy for us and being of assistance to us when we can sometimes chill out a little bit and get out of the way and pull ourselves back. And so I feel like, you know, this birthday season in particular being really important when it comes to like internal reflections. I feel like if you've been in a negative headspace here, Leo, I do feel you kind of coming out of that, right? Or detaching a little bit from that, okay? So if there's been something that has been really stressing you or plaguing you in the back of your mind, I feel some sort of detachment around that, okay? And or if you're connecting with someone and they have, you know, a lot of stressful things going on, this person might be the one that is detaching at this time. But either way, there is space being given to you to allow you to focus on yourself and to truly get connected with self, all sides of yourself, right? And to figure out what emotionally fulfills you, Leo. And I do feel emotional fulfillment coming through, you know, in a lot of different areas, but particularly in like the spiritual aspect of your life, but also the supportive network, okay, that keeps showing up. Like people wanting to be around you, Leo, or to be in a space of emotionally supporting you, like you having that available to you, Leo, for a lot of you. So there's definitely reasons to be excited and happy about your upcoming birthday month, because there's a lot of emotional support showing up for you in the environment, right? And even if you're completely alone, which I doubt all of you are or any of you are, this is showing up as like universal support as well. Support from your guides, support from source, right? love wanting to come through as well. But first needing to give love to self, right? And not care about other people. Like, it's nice to have other people around you, Leo, don't get me wrong, but they're really wanting to emphasize you doing self-care, and not making it about like getting attention from others or caring if how other people feel about what you're doing or anything of that nature. Like, they're kind of wanting you to throw, they said cast that aside, right? Because I feel like if you give too much attention to that, it has a tendency to get you into your shadow self, where the not so nice Leo can come out and you know, like, again, like a little bit of a, oh, I didn't get the word shisty. I don't think you're shisty, Leo, but anyways, the dark side might come out a little bit, Leo, because I do know Leo energy, and y'all can flip a switch from being some of the most open-hearted, beautiful people to yeah, the opposite of that. So don't trigger a Leo, okay? You know what I mean? There is the possibility of getting triggered, but it's only if you lend your attention to like the opinion of others or something, or, you know, insecurities, things of that nature. For the most part, I feel like you staying pretty grounded and staying true to your authentic self. And that's really what this is about, is staying true to your authentic self. So let's see what the law of attraction has to say about this, Leo. I can still hear that song, because I don't give up way too much. Because I might be better. Anyways, it says, I'm not here to fix anything. I'm here for fun. You are not here to fix anything, because nothing is broken, but everything is continually changing and expanding. Release your struggle and seek joy and fun, and in doing so, you will align with the fantastic expanding rhythm of this universe. So this is important to remember. You are not here to fix anything or to fix self, because there is nothing inherently wrong with your true authentic self, Leo. Despite, you know, what society might want to tell us about ourselves. And gosh, I'm getting another phone call. What is up with that? Leo, FYI, you might be very popular right now. I don't know if your phone's blowing up or what, but I keep getting phone calls. But anyways, yeah, society wants us to make us feel like, and most of this is through marketing, really, and because people are smart and they know how to get people to spend their money. But most society wants to make everyone feel like you should be doing something better, improving yourself. You're not good enough. You need to be thinner. You need to be richer. You need to be more like this, more like that, more like that. But the truth is, Spirit did not send you to this earth to fix yourself, to fix anything. You're here because you're here to change and expand and grow and have fun. Nothing's broken. Nothing's gone wrong. You are perfect the way that you are. And the quicker you can get to loving yourself as you truly are, actually, self-improvement comes naturally as a byproduct of that. And that's how true change really does happen on an internal level. So let's see what the guidance is then. Really? All right, it says, find your center and hello from heaven. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? Exactly what I was saying earlier, Leo. Check in with yourself, right? And then hello from heaven. This card usually represents the fact that you may have a loved one in the spirit world, or angels or guides that are wanting to connect with you, Leo, through your intuitive self, through your third eye. Be open to that. You also might be getting messages through the dream state, so pay attention to your dreams. But wow, what a beautiful reading for your birthday season. I love it. Zodiac signs that you might be connecting with during this time frame or have in your own birth chart. I have Aquarius, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Libra are the primary zodiac signs that I am seeing. But it is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do have videos over there, Tarot Time with Dana. All of it linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube. Either way, I'm wishing you the very, very best, Leo, though, and until next time, my friends, namaste.